Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Harshni, and I really hope everyone are doing great. I'm going to be talking about my NEET 2026, and I'm really pretty much excited about this because I literally want to record this before I forget everything. I kind of vividly remember everything because this is 1 or 2 weeks till NEET has passed. So without any further ado, let me just get into the video. So morning I woke up around like 4 o'clock because they woke me up. They were like, you're supposed to study, you're supposed to do one whole revision right now. I woke up at 4. I went to the hall. I started with chemistry revision. What did I do? I did inorganic revision. Like I was just going through whatever the lines was P block. I studied P block bro. But I think from P block questions didn't come this year. Anyway, so I did P block and time was around like 5ish, 5:30ish, and I lost it. I'm like, I can't do this. I was very sleepy, so I just slept and I took a nap. After that I woke up, I bathed, and then I went for walking with my mom. Yeah, I came back, I prayed, and I started revising bio a little bit. And after bio I went through physics key formulas, and that's it. And I just couldn't do anything else after that. After that only I recorded my before exam wali video. That if you've seen the last video you would know. After that I was just like blank, and I didn't know what to do. I was just like, okay, whatever has been inserted in my head is done. After this, nothing. And then the center was like 5 minutes away from my home. I was just blessed. Like when I was coming from Bangalore to my home, I told my parents ki I really wish I get this center. And I was telling to my best friend on call ki she got last year last seat. Like she was also a NEET aspirant. Now she's doing her BBS in a GMC. So she told ki she got seat in the last corner, and I was telling her I really wish I get last seat this year. And she was like, you'll get. And guess what, I did really get a seat in the last bench. Yeah. So before entering the hall, like they told I have to get inside before 12. Like okay, I drank watermelon juice, I ate idli. Yeah, I ate idli, I ate dosa, and then I went inside the hall. Like after drinking the watermelon juice, the frisking happened. I went to my class. It was 14. The room number was 14. I went and I sat in the last bench, and I was like, I want to use the washroom. And I went to the washroom. I came back to the class, and then I went and got the signature stuff from another person who was sitting outside, who was supposed to take care of the students inside the class, which I was in. After that, I was just looking outside the window. There were so many pretty butterflies. Oh yeah, I didn't have a fan above my head. Like there were like 2 fans. One was in another corner, one was in another corner. Above my head there was no fan. I didn't care. Like I was honestly looking outside the window. I was like, I was in awe. First of all, the butterflies were like amazing. There were so many white butterflies over there. I was just staring at it. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful, this is beautiful. I was laying down. Like I was laying 1:30. 1 till 1:30 I was just laying down. I was literally looking at the clock, and I was like, when will it be 2 o'clock? When will it be 2 o'clock? When will it be 2 o'clock? Yeah, I was literally thinking about that. And I was just sitting and I was just looking out. After that, 1:30 happened, and they gave the instructions 1:30, and they handed over the paper to us at 1:50. I got the code 14, and they told at 1:55 you can open the paper, and we opened and we signed the OMR and stuffs, and then they told you can start. Yeah, at 2 o'clock we started. See, first I started with bio. I just went through. I was like, why is this easy? Why is this easy? That one was constantly on my head, and I was like, okay. I did bio in like almost 30 to 40 minutes without bubbling. This bio prospecting question, I completely forgot what was bio prospecting. Thank God I literally read that last night, and then I found it and I ticked it, and then I went to chemistry. And after going to chemistry, I started marking inorganic and organic. I really love organic. Okay, so I can connect stuffs in organic. I'm not a big fan of physical. Honestly, I lost marks in physical only. So okay, anyway, so I did chemistry first round, inorganic and organic. Physical, I almost left all the questions, and then I went to physics. And then in physics, I solved almost 30 questions by leaving a few questions in mid. And I saw the time, it was 1 hour 45 minutes was over. It was the time was 3:45, and I was like, Harshni, you're supposed to bubble now, you didn't bubble anything. So I left last a few questions of physics and I started bubbling. I bubbled all the answers of my first round, and after that after bubbling I completed physics key round 1. After round 1 I got to know the paper level is easy compared to 2025. So my sir told ki if after the first round you guys should judge the paper, you need to know whether it's hard, whether it's easy. If it's easy, make sure you attempt many number of questions. If it's hard, focus on accuracy. This is what he told to us and sent me inside the exam hall. That's what I did. After getting to know the paper level was easy, I was like, I'm gonna attempt a lot of questions. Yeah, almost what bio I completed, like I attempted all. Chemistry I was left with like what 5 or 6 questions, and I did it in round 2. And then there was only one question bugging me, which was the last question. Last question of chemistry was bugging me, that CO and CO2. I honestly didn't know the answer for that, but I was sure between 2 options. I did tukka, it worked out, but my other 4 questions were wrong. In chemistry 4 questions were wrong, and in physics I made a lot of silly mistakes. I shouldn't say this. It's over, so I can't do anything. Almost 2 hours 30 minutes I was left with half an hour, and in physics I was left with what, again 5-6 questions. I completed them, I bubbled them. When I bubbled my last question, time was over. It was really fun. Like I had fun like while solving questions. I was stuck in this capacitor question. I'm like, why is it not coming, I was literally like very hectic, and I made a lot of silly mistakes anyway. So after coming home, what happened was like I recorded the post-exam video. And after that I thought I'd sleep, but I didn't. I was just on call with my teachers, I was on call with my friends, and after everyone cut off, I was just listening song till very late night, and after that I slept and it was over. This is how my NEET exam went on 2026. It was good. It was honestly very good. Right now NTA released the provisional key. As I've told in the last video, bio 0 mistakes. Bio 0 mistakes, and Chem 4. Physics, it was very much like of my NEET 2026. If you gave me 2026 or any damn entrance exam and you're willing to share it, comments are always open for you guys. You can share it down and I'll read them and I'll be happy, of course. Anyway, that's it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Until then, love you so. Bye bye.